It's it's Friday night. Again, I got to figure out like exactly how long you're supposed to wait before you start talking. I was looking at what other streamers do who are actually good at streaming. And one thing that I noticed is a lot of them have like a card before the stream starts, and like music's playing, and maybe there's a graphic, and maybe their schedule is showing, and it's like, hey, the stream is going to start shortly. Get ready. I hope you're ready for this hyped up music. And like people in the chat are like displayed, and it's like, oh, this is when is it going to start? He's running late. I bet there's some running joke about him running. We don't do that here. We just go right into the game, and we hit you with annoying voices right away. I'll figure out how to stream. The description of my Twitch channel is try very hard to get good at stream, or like trying to get good at stream or something like that. And I really think that that is my mission statement, is try to get very good at stream. So we'll get there. Trying to invest and commit to this in an iterative way. Anyway, today we're playing Pendragon. Why are we playing Pendragon? We're playing Pendragon because I think there's a little bit more here that I still want to show you on stream. We've played a few games of this, but I still feel like we haven't really seen quite everything yet. And so I want to spend a little bit more time with Pendragon. Just show a little bit more. Probably that at that point, like I expect that like at the end of the stream tonight, we're gonna be like done with Pendragon, and maybe we can come back to it and like much later if there's an update or something. But probably this will be the last stream we do of it for a while. Also because nobody watches it. I mean, if I wanted people to watch my streams, I would just stream Minecraft every time. Maybe I should do that. Let's go on to heroic difficulty. So we're going to play a harder game. I was thinking about whether that was actually a good idea, because playing on a harder difficulty is probably just going to make me lose my mind. But I think that we should. Because otherwise there's no progress. If we just play on easy mode every time, it's, you know, it's nothing. We're not really proving anything. I also think that we should play as Gawain the Red. Now, I want to put a brief pin in what we're doing right now, because the first time that I was streaming Pendragon, the first night, I mentioned Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, and I tried to tell this story, and I did a really bad job telling it. I kind of didn't remember it. I left out all the details. So I think real quick, before we get started, I think we should just take a few minutes and right that wrong, set the record straight. I would like to tell you on this very important Friday night, the story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. So, I have it all set up. And by all set up, I mean with the same MS Paint scene that I had yesterday. Let's transition. Boom. MS Paint. Can I bring MS Paint up? Oh, fantastic. Okay. And we got the music in the background. Let's get green. So Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Basically, so Sir Gawain is one of King Arthur's knights. And one day he's hanging out with King Arthur. And they are... Yay! He's hanging out with King Arthur, and they're playing some basketball. They're playing like some one-on-one. And the reason that they're doing that is because it's Christmas. And on Christmas, as we all know, you got to play Christmas games. Christmas games for Christmas. Makes total sense. And so they're playing their little Christmas game. And while they're doing that, this guy comes up, and he's a stranger. He's a knight like them, but he's totally green. He's got green skin. He's got green hair. Probably his eyes are green, too. He's kind of far away, so they can't quite tell. But he's this totally green dude. And he comes up to them, and he says, oh, my God, are you guys playing Christmas games? And Sir Gawain's like, yeah, we're playing Christmas games. And he's like, I love Christmas. That's too many lines. I love Christmas games. Can I play Christmas games with you, too? And they're like, sure, because he seems like a good guy. He's a knight like them. They're all in the same kind of line of business. So they're like, definitely, we're on board. And so he says, I want to propose the following Christmas game to you, Sir Gawain, and if you're a brave knight, you'll play my Christmas game with me. Basically, I've got this really big, cool green axe. You can see this, right? And they look at it and they say, yes, we can see this green axe. They, I had to present it in that way because it wasn't in the story previously. Narratively. So he shows them the axe, and they're like, that's very cool. And he says, I will give you this axe if you play my Christmas game, which works like this. You take this axe, and you swing it, and you chop off my head. And then in a year, at next Christmas, we'll play a follow-up Christmas game where I take the axe, and I chop off your head. And so Sir Gawain says, whoa. So let me get this straight. So I chop off your head, and he's like, yeah. And then in a year, I go to your house and you chop off my head. Is that right? And the Green Knight is like, that is exactly correct. And Sir Gawain is like, this is hilarious. This is so easy. I'm just going to get this big, cool green axe. It's going to look great. And King Arthur's on board too, although he decides to not participate personally. So Sir Gawain takes the big green axe, and the Green Knight, he puts his head down on a stump that's growing next to the blacktop, next to the basketball court. And Sir Gawain chops his head off. And he does it in a single stroke, and everybody's very impressed because the axe is super big and heavy, but he just goes chunk and just does it. And the guy's head is chopped off. And so he and King Arthur are like, well, I guess that's the end of that. We cut off his head, let's take this big axe. It makes a good memento. It's a good curio, and it's just aesthetically pleasing as well. Big green axe. So we'll hang it up on the wall of the nightclub. Get it? Nightclub. Night with a K. So he's like, we'll hang it up on the wall of the nightclub. I got to tell this story way faster. So he's like, we're going to hang it up on the wall of the nightclub. But just then, the Green Knight stands up, and he picks up his severed head, and he says, okay, Sir Gawain, I'll see you at my house at the Green Castle next year. You're going to show up, right? And Sir Gawain's like, oh, sheesh. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm a knight. Excited to see Dev Patel play basketball in the upcoming film adaptation. I hope so. So Sir Gawain agrees because he's a man of his word and he's a knight. He says, okay, next year I'll go out to the Green Castle and you can chop off my head. And King Arthur kind of tells him not to worry about it, but he's obviously worried about it because, he's going to get his head chopped off. And so the next year rolls around and it's December and Sir Gawain is like, I got to go. And so he goes out on his quest and he's looking for the Green Castle. And he comes across this manor where a nobleman lives with his wife. And the nobleman and the noblewoman are living there. And Sir Gawain stops in and asks for directions. Nightclub! Oh, yeah! Sir Gawain comes in and asks for directions. And they say, oh, you're looking for the Green Castle. That's just like 2 miles down the road. That's super close. Tell you what, you don't need to be there. Christmas is like 3 days from now. So how about you just stay at our house for 3 days. And then on the day of, you can just, eat breakfast here, ride over, play your Christmas game. And it'll be perfect. And Sir Gawain's like, that's very generous. Thank you very much. Are you drawing this with a mouse? I am drawing this with a mouse, yes. Unfortunately. Sir Gawain is like, let's give him long hair. I like the idea that he has like a mullet, but except he would if he had enough hair. Sir Gawain is like, thank you. That sounds great. That sounds like a good deal. And so that night they're having dinner, and Sir Gawain and the nobleman, they hit it off. They are like instant buds. And the nobleman is telling him like, hey, I really love hunting, so I think we could play like a pretty, have like a friendly competition to see who the best hunter is. And so how about every day that you're here, we'll both go hunting, and each person, whatever they catch, they'll give to the other person, right? So if I catch, an animal, then I'll give it to you, and if you catch animals, you'll give them to me, and in that way, we'll have a fun competition, and we'll see who the best hunter is. And Sir Gawain is like, that sounds great. So even if I lose, I still kind of win because I'll get the most animals. Is that right? And the nobleman's like, yeah, exactly. And so, they love it. They drink and they eat and they go to sleep. And the next morning, the nobleman wakes up early and he goes out hunting. And Sir Gawain is all hungover, so he's sleeping in bed. And he gets up and he drags himself out of bed. He goes and gets breakfast. And the nobleman's wife comes up to him and she is like, all over him. He's trying to eat breakfast. He's eating his night cornflakes or whatever. And she is like seriously all handsy with him and everything. And he says, look, I really can't do anything. I'm super good friends with your husband. I'm very flattered, but this can't happen, basically. And so she says to him, like, well, just give me a kiss. Just give me a kiss, just to be polite. You would kiss your aunt, right? What, am I worse than your aunt? You wouldn't kiss me? And so he says, okay, I'll give you one kiss, fine, whatever. And so they kiss just the one time, and Gawain goes out hunting during the day, and he doesn't catch any animals. It turns out Sir Gawain not a very good hunter, but the nobleman comes back, and he's caught like 15 rabbits, right? And so that night, they exchanged their findings, their winnings, and the nobleman gives him the 16 rabbits, and Sir Gawain, not having any animals to give, just gives the nobleman a little kiss, because that's what he caught during the day. And the nobleman says, whoa, where did you get that, Sir Gawain? And Sir Gawain says, oh, no, a gentleman would never say. And they both laugh about it. They're both hearty gentlemen, and so they both think that it's pretty fun and pretty good that Sir Gawain has given him this little kiss. It's a little gay, but in a good way, obviously. And so everybody's okay with it. He gives him the kiss. They eat the rabbits together for dinner, and they have another nice night together, right? And so the next morning, Sir Gawain is in bed, hungover again, and you know what it's like. The first night you're hungover, or the first morning that you're hungover, you can kind of do stuff still. But if you're hungover 2 days in a row, you're gonna be like so tired and just so wiped out, right? And so Sir Gawain is still in bed, and the nobleman's wife climbs in bed with him, and she is again just like all over him, all kinds of handsy. And Sir Gawain again is like, look, I really, really, really can't do this. And she says, well, just give me 2 little kisses. Just give me 2 little kisses. What could it hurt if you give me 2 little kisses? And so he says, okay, okay, okay. He gives her the 2 little kisses. He goes out hunting again, doesn't catch anything. He and the nobleman exchange their catches again. And the nobleman has caught like 2 foxes or whatever. And Sir Gawain has not, oh, that's totally the wrong position for his arm to be in. Sir Gawain hasn't caught anything, so he gives the nobleman the 2 little kisses. And the nobleman is like, 2 kisses this time. Very good, Sir Gawain. You're doing very well for yourself here at my house. And Sir Gawain's like, yep, ha ha ha, I sure am. Isn't this fun? And so that night they eat the foxes or whatever, and they go to bed again, right? And so Sir Gawain wakes up in the morning, and it's the same thing again, except that the nobleman's wife comes to him, and she says, I'm so in love with you, Sir Gawain, and I just can't bear the thought of you getting your head chopped off tomorrow. Because remember, the next day is going to be Christmas. It's the day before Christmas. It's like reverse Boxing Day. And she's like, I can't bear the thought of you getting your head chopped off tomorrow. So I want you to take this magical green sash. And if you wear this green sash, if you tie it around your waist, it's going to protect you from having your head chopped off. You're going to suffer no harm at all, even if he comes down on your head with his big green axe. And so Sir Gawain is very tempted, obviously, because that sounds great. And the woman says, but, if you want it, you got to give me 3 little kisses. And so he's like, oh, my gosh, okay, fine. I can give you 3 little kisses. I can do that. So he gives her the 3 little kisses. She gives him the magical sash. That night, he's trading his catches with the nobleman, and the nobleman has just caught, like, one big wild pig, right? He's catching less and less animals, but the quality of the animals is improving from day to day. So, it's kind of a trade-off. And Sir Gawain gives him the 3 little kisses, and it's almost like an inside joke between the two of them now. It's no big deal. But he gives him the 3 little kisses, and the nobleman's like, wow, 3 little kisses. Do you have anything else that you want to give me? And he's like, nope. And he's like, are you sure? Nothing that you might, like, tie around your waist, for instance? And Sir Gawain says, nope, I certainly don't. Because he wants to keep the sash, obviously, right? Because it's going to save his life the next day. And so, they have dinner again, and they hang out. And the next day, he rides out to the Green Knight's castle, and it's right where he thought it was, right where they said that it would be. And so he goes out there. I don't know what the bottom of an axe looks like. But he rides out, and the Green Knight is there, and he is, like, super ready for this. The Green Knight loves Christmas games, and he's been waiting a whole year for this. So Sir Gawain gets there, and he's, like, already out on the porch, sharpening his axe, all ready to go. And so Sir Gawain goes, and he lays his head down on, all business, Sir Gawain. So he just goes, and he just lays his head right down on a stump that's there, and he's like, okay, let's do this. And the Green Knight's like, fantastic. And so the Green Knight pulls up his axe, and he's about to bring it down, and Sir Gawain, like, pulls his head away. And the Green Knight is like, listen, you're not supposed to pull your head away. You're supposed to let me chop off your head. And Sir Gawain says, okay, you can chop off my head. Sorry. And so the Green Knight pulls up his axe again, but Sir Gawain flinches again as it's starting to come down. He's like, listen, you can't flinch. If you flinch, I might mess it up. And Sir Gawain is like, with all due respect, you're trying to chop off my head. I don't know how badly you could possibly mess it up. There's really no way that there's going to be worse for me. Because even though he has the magical sash, he's still pretty worried. And so the Green Knight pulls up his axe, and he brings it down, but he stops it. He just gives Sir Gawain a little cut on the side of his neck. And Sir Gawain goes, oh, man, why did you do that? We got to draw this axe quick, man. He goes, why would you do that? And the Green Knight says, well, Sir Gawain, you're a good guy, right? You came all the way out here. You didn't sleep with my wife, which was pretty cool of you. And you gave me all of the kisses, everything that you caught, just like you promised. But you didn't give me the sash, so I had to give you a little cut on the neck. And it's at this moment that Sir Gawain realizes, oh my gosh, the Green Knight is the same as the nobleman. They're the same person. He's been, bewitched or transformed or disguised by magic while he was pretending to be the nobleman. And so Sir Gawain learns an important lesson, and he has, ever after that, he has a little scar on the side of his neck from right where the Green Giant, or the Green Giant sells peas. The Green Knight chops off heads, man. He's going to have little shoes. So from that day forward, he has a little scar on his neck, and he wears the green sash. It's not really magic. It turns out it's just a green piece of cloth. But he continues to wear it as a reminder that he should be honest. And that is the story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. And we're almost done with this drawing. Let's just give him a little booty. Bam! That's the story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Told poorly. Sir, we'll just call him the Green Knight. There you go. It's done. I hope you can see that picture okay. We kind of phoned it in super hard at the end there, but I hope you enjoyed that story. And now that we know who Sir Gawain is, he's kind of he smooches somebody else's wife. He'll do that. He'll smooch somebody else's wife. And he goes on adventures, but he's honest. Mostly he keeps his word, except when he thinks it's going to keep his head from getting chopped off. Now that we have that important context, let's get back in the game. Hey, look at what he's wearing around his waist. Ah, a little green sash, isn't it? Very good. They did their research. I hope that wasn't too weird. It was something I wanted to do it. I read the story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight again after trying to remember it the other day, and I really liked it. Bells are ringing, but nowhere as loudly as inside Gawain's head. He is 4 flagons down for the day. Again. Big drinker, too, you remember. Damn you, Arthur, but I wish I'd never met you. With your honor and your justice and your happy little laugh. All right, so what's his superpower? Overhead fling. Throw a human enemy behind you, flipping them. I'm not quite sure what flipping means. I think it means they changed their stance. Damn and hellfire to all of Camelot. So for those of us... Sir Gawain, I have come for your head. Ah, a little reference, perhaps. Who's there? For those of us, maybe, in case somebody hasn't watched us play Pendragon before, I can see you. I may be drunk, but I can still see you. This is like King Mordred is king. Arthur, he's taken over the whole country. Arthur is going to go fight him. That's sort of the setup. And we are going to go help King Arthur because we think he's basically riding to his death. And so his knights are going on quests variously to go help King Arthur. I was Mordred's friends once, but you see, Mordred's a maggot. Your words can't hurt Sir Mordred. He will be crowned king. Look, we can do this to him. The rain shows no sign of stopping. 2 boys. Is this your castle, Gawain? It's seen better days, I think. Just like you. Now, obviously we don't want to move here. We have every advantage standing here, so I think we just stand here, right? Let's hold. Yeah. It's going to affect our morale. Just give me a moment to get my head straight. Oh, there's a space there. I didn't see it. Badgers will dig in deep within your empty skull. Pretty mean. It will be most distressing. Then we will ride north to Constance's End. And there I will use your eyeballs as dice to win a fortune from my idiot comrades. I like the writing in this game. I'm a fan. We're holding. We can't move. Move, knight. Now you just come to me. I'll stay here. Boom. Oh, actually, we don't got him. Because if we move here, we'll be captured. Can I overhead fling him? I can't. But what I can do is try to draw him into a trap. You should get out of here before I throw up all over you. Do it. He drinks too much. He probably won't even feel the blade. Hold. If we run out of morale in this first encounter because they camp us the whole time, I'm going to be super mad. You should run. The country belongs to Sir Mordred now. How are we going to do this? I guess we got to move. I can barely hold myself upright. Man, the computer is really playing defense, huh? We knew this would happen. Hold. Do you believe you will ever find peace, Sir Gawain? Oh, I can't overhead fling him because there's nowhere to fling him to? I can't move here. I could stay here, but he's just going to change stance and I'm going to be boned again. Ugh, Damn it, I feel dizzy. Hold. Please move here. You won't catch me. You won't. I can't move here because he can charge over this. So we have to hold. Ugh, I wish... Make a mistake, AI. You wield your weapon like you hope it is a magic wand. But it is not. Hold. I can't capture him. We're gonna have to... If every encounter is going to be like this, where they just play a perfect defense the whole time, like, what can I do? I'm already salty. It's the first encounter. Here we are at Narbeth Bastion, Twilight on the first day, and the computer is already playing the perfect game. Like a provably perfect game. Should we fall back again and hope that they make a mistake? There's nothing else we can do. Are there 2 of them or 4? You can dance around us like a drunken jester, but when you trip, I will catch you with my blade. Okay. He's just going to move back here. Or here. Ooh. Your life was forfeit the moment I saw you. You will be killed, and your body is tossed into a well. He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit. You will not like it at all. That's okay. Are you scared, Sir Gawain? You should be. We just have to get past them. Right? We don't have to kill them. If we can get to this space, we're fine. They tricked us. Oh, I got tricked. I got tricked. I can't move here. He'll capture me. I can hold, but he's just going to change stance and capture us on the next turn. Do not block my path. Would you not prefer to join us than to die? I'm done with this now. But there's no back way out of here. Okay, so we're going to fly into a rage. We got to kill these guys quick, that means. To the death it is, then. Sir Gawain cries out with drunken fury. By the lady's fingers! No turning back now. A red mist descends on Sir Gawain. Sir Gawain can now make several moves. Attacks will extend the streak. Kill all of the enemies or your journey ends here. This might be a short game, everybody. 1. Prepare to die, Knight of Sir Mordred. This might be impossible for us to do. Pitiful. We got 1. Suffer and fall, Knight of Sir Mordred. Do you think we have enough morale to make 3 moves? Make your peace with God, Knight of Sir Mordred. Now, so the thing is, this works and will get us out of this encounter, but it's going to take away one of our maximum HP. Your cause is worthless. The haze of anger lifts just as suddenly as it came. It takes a moment to realize what has happened. The last of the knights loyal to Sir Mordred is dead. I am alive. Curses. I am alive. I went to the edge, but I survived. Okay, so we can ditch his ability and get a different one instead. Our choices are charge across, which is charge to the far side of the board. Run through, move 1 step further after capture. I think we're going to take run through. Spent. Sir Gawain has survived the death rage, but at the cost of a maximum health. Yeah. Sir Gawain unhooks the reins of his horse Hawthorne. Away, Hawthorne! There is no time to lose! I think that was a bad omen, that our very first fight was that annoying. We have a better ability now, though, so maybe we'll be able to break stalemates like that a little bit easier. But if we really want to get through this, we need some chump companions to sacrifice. So let's go try to make some friends. Let's see, where should we go? We can go to Hebe's Circle, Machnant Hamlet. Those are our choices. And we know somebody mentioned Castle Catagon? No, they didn't. Somebody mentioned Constance something, right? Constance's End was mentioned. Okay, let's go to the hamlet and see if we can make a villager friend. I should be able to buy some bread and cheese from the village. That's the other thing, is we have no rations. And eventually Sir Gawain will be very hungry. I like their Sir Gawain better. Oh no, wait, I drew the Green Knight. I didn't draw Sir Gawain. Okay, we're fine. You can just imagine that was the guy the whole time during the storytelling. The first night. In Machnant Hamlet. Night falls and a damp mist rolls across the land. The days out here are short, the roads long. So one thing that I'd said in previous streams, from Narbeth Bastion, the path winds downhill towards Machnant Hamlet. One of the things that I had said in previous streams was that I wanted to look up like how to pronounce Welsh words so we could pronounce some of the Welsh place names. This place, it seems deserted. What's going on here? So I did that. I looked up a guide to pronouncing Welsh words. At that moment, a knight walks out from between two empty houses. I'll get to the end of the story. Why now? A visitor. Sorry. So I looked up the guide to pronouncing Welsh words, and it was like useless. It was like, okay, if there's two L's, you do this sound that has no English equivalent, where you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and exhale. I was like, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do Welsh. It's impossible for my American tongue. Now, who are you? Where is everybody? This place refused to show fealty to Mordred. That's good, he's on our side. He sent his men and drove them from their homes. Let's approach him cautiously. I am Sir Hygwid, guardian of St. Gerard's nunnery. Hygwid is a perfect example of a word that I don't actually know. He's peaceful, and he's trusting, so he's not going to attack us. Hygwid, you're in the party. These are dangerous times. Probably. He could still turn around and betray us, but I think we're good. Now, I will have an answer from you. Change stance. Show that we're peaceful. Name it. Answer me this. Are you in the thrall of Sir Mordred? Or is your heart still pure and free from evil? Allow me to demonstrate by tearing up this bush. This is the road onwards. There is no time to waste. I am not riding out from here alone. I ride for Camlin. That's where the big final fight happens. Will you come? Certainly. Hey, Hygwid! I will fight for my king. Let's say, what are you doing in this village? Hygwid's going to go all the way to the end. Where are all the villagers? We'll protect his life. Fled. The Saxons came. I was not here quickly enough to save them. Sir Mordred will answer for this. You will see. You will have my sword. You will find I am an honorable sort. I will be glad of your company. Let's not waste any time. Hey, we made a friend. I can change my ability here, and in fact I have to. I can vault over obstacles or I can sidestep. Sidestep I think is going to be slightly more useful. And we got a new follower, Sir Hygwid. Gain 2 rations. Oh my goodness. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Let's say we can pass the night in safety here. And maybe we'll hear a story. Another story. And beneath the wild heavens, Sir Gawain and Sir Hygwid built a bonfire and stared into its flames. Would you like me to tell you a story? Now, I mentioned this on stream before, but the stories in this game are kind of cool, the way that they did them. So they basically sourced, I think maybe mostly from Kickstarter, or from their Kickstarter backers, but maybe from everybody. They just said, hey, please send in your short stories. We want to make them part of the game. Here's the format that we need them in. And so all of the campfire stories are by different authors, which is kind of fun. Some of them, they're very mixed, but it's a cool idea. It's a fine night for a story. Last time we played also we got achieved for listening to 10 stories. What would you hear? A story of a fairy king? Or a tale of a brave father? Let's hear the brave father story. Tell me the second. Campfire tale discovered. Wilfred and the Serpent. Here goes. This is the tale of Wilfred. Wilfred was an unremarkable fellow until the year of blight left his neighbors' crops rotting in the fields. Everyone would have starved had Wilfred's crops not flourished. The villagers greatly declared him chief. Lucky for some. Yes, but luck seldom lasts. The village prospered under Wilfred's leadership, and his wife gave birth to a daughter the following spring. For 13 summers the child grew strong and the harvests plentiful. Perhaps the two are linked. Sir Gawain, very sharp. It is not surprising that a wise chief should also make a good father. He's saying they're correlated but not causal. The morning after a full moon, Wilfred woke to find a sheep dead in the middle of the village. Beneath its bloody fleece, the creature's flesh had been pierced twice. Vampires. Vampires! Why am I not allowed to say vampires? We'll say... I guess, okay, between the two of these, let's ask ourselves, which is closer to a vampire, a knife or a fox? I think a fox is slightly closer, but it's not close. Come now, foxes know better than to attack grown sheep. Wilfred ordered that all sheep be kept safe in the barn at night, but 1 month later, the whole flock was slaughtered. He opened the barn to find a 12-foot snake skin amongst the carcasses. But no 12-foot serpent crawls these lands. So the villagers thought. Wilfred returned home to collect his pitchfork, but there he discovered something awful. The snake had killed his wife, or the snake had killed his daughter. We hardly know anything about his wife. The snake had killed his daughter? There was no reason to believe that. Or so Wilfred told his frantic wife. But the girl was missing. Wilfred knew the villagers would oust him if he did not kill the snake. So he swallowed his panic and led the hunt, growing more fearful for his daughter with every passing day. After weeks of searching, the villagers were setting up camp under the full moon when the snake attacked. How horrifying! Things become more so, I'm afraid. As the snake whipped towards the villagers, the moonlight glanced off its flank to reveal a patch of scales. A boy of 18 lunged at the beast, but before his dagger could hit home, Wilfred threw his pitchfork at the boy's chest, killing him. The snake, startled, darted into the forest. Wilfred killed the boy? Why? Snake is his daughter. Perhaps the hunt had driven him to his wit's end. Or perhaps he really had made a bargain with a witch all those years ago. The villagers rounded upon Wilfred. Realizing what he had done, Wilfred sank to his knees, knowing death would be his punishment. What happened to his daughter? She was never seen again. The villagers returned home, buried their dead, and chose a new leader. For months, they kept watch for the snake, and it never returned. Wilfred's widow was allowed to stay in their old farm. To this day, it is the most fertile ground in the land. All right. Hey, Sir Jared's Nunnery. The Forgotten Long Barrows of Brees. So what did we learn? I mean, that was great. So we made a friend. We got 2 food. We heard a little story about a snake and some sheep. Good day. Let's go to the nunnery. This place looks safe enough. Ooh, we're so hungry. Boom. Boom. Eat up, boys. Daybreak on the 2nd day at St. Gerard's Nunnery. The sun is risen, the mist is cleared, and the skies are clear and cool. Spirits are high. Sir Gawain paces across the polished flagstones of St. Gerard's Nunnery. Footsteps echo like distant drums. Sir Higwid follows close behind. I hope his name is Higwid. That's his name. That's how you say it. Okay, we're both here. Notably, we don't have to spawn Sir Higwid. He's already in the fray. I'm sort of worried that might mean something. Oh, you know what? Is this place empty? Look, we gained new abilities. We didn't replace overhead fling. So we can still flip somebody, or we can run somebody through, or we can sidestep. Sir Higwid is basic as hell. He doesn't have any special powers. But Sir Gawain is like crazy. Deserted. Something is rotten in this country. Our palaces stand empty. What do we want to do here? Let's try to get him to the high ground. in case like a rat or a mouse or a spider jumps out here. Sir Gawain. Over here. Oh, maybe just nothing happens here. I think I see the way through. Weird. Bit of a weird one. Nothing here. A path, as we thought. The village of Dinas Archon. No, it's Archon. That is something I learned. It's close. It was a decent place. But now... overrun. Gained 1 ration. Alright. The 2 men leave Sir Gerard's nunnery to resume their journey north. Thank goodness we're away from that annoying bell. There's Dinas Archon. The Forest of Cambria. Doop-a-doo. So we want to go... So, for anybody who may be new, we want to make our way north, typically speaking. Is where we get to Camlin. So I'm kind of annoyed that all of this stuff is opening up to the south of England. Although, where are we? Are we getting close to, like, London town, eh? Let's go to... We were already there. We've gone to all these places. I guess we have to go to the forest. Can we go to Dinas Archon? We can go to the Forgotten Long Barrows of Breeze. Let's go here. This way. Afternoon on the 2nd day at the Forgotten Long Barrows of Breeze. A low fog has rolled in, covering everything. The rolling grass of the Forgotten Long Barrows of Breeze covers a ring of ancient stones. It was once a burial ground for a people now forgotten. Now it is home only to vermin and lonely ghosts. Let's start with Sir Gawain. This is a small area. It's hard to see the path here. These very close quarters. Oh well. We can just keep going north and see what happens. A mouse! A mouse! Here's my little idea. I think we move here. The mouse moves diagonal. This is a burial place. I wonder who they were. Another mouse! I was going to say the mouse moves diagonal, so we can't move here now. We also can't move here. But we can move here and change stance and punish any mice who come down this way. A rat scurries close to Sir Gawain, sniffing loudly. Its gleaming eyes are red. Is it blind? Let's change our stance. These rats, they are as big as dogs. Let's get Sir Higwid in. How do you fancy killing a rat, Sir Higwid? Mouse. Here it comes. Check out this move. Take that. The rat moves towards Sir Gawain. Oh, we got him. We got this all sewn up. Mouse can only move diagonal. Hold your place, rat. It's gonna run. Yeah. The rat squeezes between 2 rocks and disappears. We had it checkmated. A look of relief passes across Sir Gawain's face. We are unharmed. Alright. We can go to Carfelfell's Dell, the Cardican Swamp. I think we should try to make our way to Dinas Archon, because somebody mentioned it. What if we're too late to Camlin? What if the battle at Camlin is already over? If Arthur had fallen, the trees would have died. The sky, it would thunder. The birds, they would fly away and not return. Arthur is not dead yet. So this is one thing we would like to try to do on this run-through, is to save King Arthur. Because we've killed Mordred the other 2 times, but we haven't saved King Arthur yet. He died both times, too. The 2 men make their way up to Dinas Archon. Okay, we got wolves. So let's look at these wolves. They just act like men. Get Sir Gawain in. Let him lead the battle. Yep. This isn't right. Where is everybody? This is a village, right? There should be families, children. A wolf whines as it twists its wiry body. Okay, I think we stay in attack mode. This village must have been abandoned. There's no smoke from the chimneys. No smells of cooking. The wolves seem quite still. One moves, then the other. I'll use your fangs to pick the stones from my boots. I guess you could do that. The wolf growls as it bares its teeth. Wolf is in attack mode. He's in his linear stance. So I can't move to any of these places. Instead, controversially, I'm going to change stance and capture these spaces. Mice and turnips are washing away downhill as the rain pours endlessly down. Good. The wolf's gray eyes hold fast on Sir Gawain. So I could sidestep. Is that something that I want to do? I think that it is, low-key. I'm not alone. I will not make things so simple for you, wolf. Aru! Wolf noise. Wonder where they went. These villagers. Another village took them in. There aren't any bodies. Are they camped up a hill somewhere? We know the wolves ate them. It's okay, Sir Gawain. The other wolf snarls as it leaps and bares its teeth. Okay, check this out. Switching to linear stance. Good. The wolf creeps closer as though begging for Sir Gawain to run it through. So look what they've done. They're trying to set me up. Because they're saying, okay, if you want this wolf, you've got to trade. But, right, so Sir Gawain takes the wolf. Wolf takes Sir Gawain. But because Sir Gawain has that experience of going to the edge and surviving, he's learned to run through. And that is exactly what he's going to do. I went to the edge, but I survived. And so he's going to proceed an extra step and not be in the wolf's line of attack. Sir Gawain brings his blade to bear and cuts through the wolf. The creature whines as it tumbles to the muck. I think now we bring Sir Higwood in. Just then, a battered-looking villager stumbles from a nearby house. Oh. Are you friend or foe? Horse filth and bilge water. You killed one of them. I did. I don't see any reason for us to deny it. Bless you, bless you. These creatures have kept me in my house for a week. Relatable. They came down here in a pack from Surulusirth. They destroyed this place. Ran us out of our homes. Who are you? I'm Sir Gawain, mother sucker. Let's get Sir Higwood in. Sir Higwood! What are you going to do, wolf? I'm Sir Higwood of St. Gerard's Nunnery. Maybe he guards the nunnery. You've come to save us? If so, you've come too late. Let's do this. Are there many survivors? Nice! The rough villager swings through the neck of the wolf. Okay. Change stance. You've got a weapon, haven't you? Help us. We are riding to Camlin for Arthur. I can't stay here. They call me Merrin. New follower. Merrin has joined the party. Anywhere would be better than here. Oh, and he has a special power. Attack diagonally. The wolves took my village. But quickly, this way, before more come. Let's say we will begin our journey in the morning. We will begin our journey in the morning. No one to bother us but the owls. Hey, we're gonna get another story. So, under the circling stars, Sir Gawain tosses a few sticks onto the fire and holds out his hands for warmth. Shall I tell you a tale? Let's hear another tale. I think maybe we'll call it at 2, though. Or if there's another tale coming up soon, we might skip it. What then would you prefer? Perhaps a song? Or a story of Arthur's spear? I think we should hear the story of Arthur's spear. Arthur has a spear alongside Excalibur. Campfire tale discovered. Very well then. There once was a young prince whose father thought wise to give to a Saxon a wet nurse. To give what? I read that sentence wrong. This is off to a bad start. Why trust a Saxon? Why indeed? Maybe the king was foolish. The young prince grew up with a Saxon milk brother. They fought, they challenged each other's strength, they played and argued as young men do when they are raised as brothers. The young prince, when he came of age, even gave the Saxon a gilded spear. It was none other than, oh my goodness, I missed the name. And it was a long name too. We're going to call it Ronald. It was none other than Ronald. I've heard that name before. It was King Arthur's spear later. Yet in all the time between that time and this terrible sentence, it never gained rust, nor its blade lost sharpness. Now time passed, and what was doomed to happen happened. A war began. Our young prince went out on the battlefield. He cut through the Saxon's army to face his brother down. He screamed, "Will you dare strike me with a weapon I gifted you?" The Saxon lifted the spear, Ronald. But he wouldn't hit a milk brother, surely. I'm going to change my job description to milk brother. Saxons are cruel, and so he was. The Saxon struck his brother, driving Ronald through his chest until it hit the ground behind. Although he howled in pain, the prince did not yield. With one swipe, he slit the throat of the Saxon lord. And there he fought, where the spear held him upright. And he cut down the Saxons, killing every man in that traitorous army. It was only once all were vanquished that, at last, his head and arms sagged. But he could not fall, for the spear still pinned him upright. What a waste. Why did they have to fight? I've decided that Merrin is the sensitive one. Ronald is Arthur's now. He will use it to kill his son if he can. Not if I kill Mordred first. The sensitive one. One sentence later. Not if I kill Mordred first. Ha! It's true. Life is not always as tidy as a story. Still, Ronald reconciled the two brothers. Sort of. Perhaps it will yet reconcile Arthur and his son. Hey, we got a food. Made a friend, got a food, heard a story. We can go to Sir Lewis Earth, or Carnader's Junction, or the Flats of the Speckled Ladies. Oh, we gotta go to the Flats of the Speckled Ladies. I want to go, yeah, absolutely. I assume that means they have freckles, and it's pretty rude to call a freckly person speckled, but I think we gotta check this out, just in case. So let's feed Merrin, because he is a weak little babby. And let's feed Sir Gawain, because he is our important boy. And Sir Higwid, sorry, you're gonna have to be hungry. Let's see these speckled ladies. Here at this clothesline. Sunrise on the third day, in the flats of the speckled ladies. The sun rises. The driving rain does not stop falling. All right, there's two people here. One of them is a clone of Higwid. They are not peaceful, so look out. Let's get Gawain in. Actually, controversially, let's get Merrin in. Yeah, Merrin. I hear voices. You didn't encounter us, stranger. Turn around and ride away. No. You. I'm not turning anywhere. I am going north, to Camlan. Hmm. So, you are one of Mordred's followers? It's a trick. I bet he is a follower of Mordred. Let's get Gawain in. Sir Gawain, come on out. Sir Mordred is not my master. Sir Mordred is my enemy. Liar. Sir Gawain, take a step forward. Whose flag do you follow, knights? Is this going to be a trick? A little bit it is a trick, yes. We're going to move Marin up because he has a diagonal attack. If you are the soldiers of Sir Mordred, I will cut you down. Flee, or I will strike you down. Okay, we have a little bit of a problem here, but not a huge problem. So Marin can attack diagonally, but then he gets captured by this dude who hasn't said anything yet. Gawain is, if Gawain doesn't move, but if he captures this guy, then this dude will capture Gawain. So I think Gawain is going to step up over here. Get out of the way, you fools. We'll come through, whatever you say. Okay, not a problem. We can work with this. Can we work with this? We can work with this. Why doesn't it want me to do that? Because I'll lose morale? It wants me to trade Marin. Obviously. Marin is a weak little baby boy. He's just described as the rude man. Should we just trade him? I feel like with our powers we can do this in a way where we don't lose Marin. Okay, what if we just trade him? This guy will capture him. Gawain will save Marin's life. Be ready to avenge me! Today is as good a day to die as any. No! I will kill you for this! Oh, he backed off. That's huge. Marin will live. Sir Gawain! This way, over here! Oh, and we can just leave if we want. We must flee. Yeah, he was checkmated. Dang. We must! Well, the computer let us get away with it. Sir Gawain sheathes his sword. We didn't even have to take any hits. The road onwards is this way. Look, our morale is super high. A grim silence hangs over the mud. Oh, it's good. That has been a fun little run so far. It's going slow. We're not making a lot of progress, I will say. We need to be headed up north, but we're making a lot of friends. Let's go to the Moor of the Bent Marches. No one will trouble us if we go this way. Man, Marin killed that dude. Marin is a cold-blooded killer. He scared that old man. How rude. Midday on the third day, atop the moor of the Bent Marches. The rain has dispersed into a deep haze. The path winds across the moor of the Bent Marches between rocks and sudden drops. Big area. The rocks cut through the grass are curiously grooved and etched. Oh no, it's not that big. Most of this is off limits. It's a small area. There's a wolf. Marin? You're the man. The air echoes with throaty howling. We know there's at least one wolf. There's probably more. Yep, there's the second one. Okay, let's get Marin in attack mode. There's 3. So we need Gawain in as well. Sir Gawain, how do you fancy killing a wolf? The smell of them. It's worse than the stables at Camelot ever were. Okay, what are we doing here? All the wolves are hiding in the shadows, which I'm not crazy about. I wish they were in switch positions. We're near the Barrows of Thunder's Wound. I've heard rumors of people being attacked there. By an invisible bowman, they say. Ah, I know who that is. I won't spoil it, but I know who this so-called invisible bowman probably is. Change stance. A whole family of them to kill them. We got him. Another wolf growls in the darkness. We got this all sewn up. Marin, do your stuff. We had wolves come through Dinas Arken. No one went out. We hid until they left again. Well, until we killed them. But yeah. Another wolf races across the grass. I do like that the computer doesn't plan for your special powers. The wolves took my village. Wolf revenge. A swipe and the wolf tumbles to the ground. Oh, shoot. The other wolf twists its head about to snarl at Marin. Don't want to go there. Don't want to go there. Don't want to go there. I think Marin has to fall back, which is fine. We can fall back one. We have lots of morale. Careful now. Switches to diagonal mode. Low key. Nah, let's switch him to linear stance again. I see you, wolf. Yeah, he's got to move. He's got to fall back. Good. Which gives us a chance to bring Sir Gawain up. So, we're losing morale for some reason, which is pretty annoying because of, like, getting Sir Gawain into the fray, but whatever. F you, Bush. Marin chops through the gorse. New word for me. Oh, I thought for sure this was going to be the move. The wolf pads forward. Careful, stealthy, cruel. Alright, so we could switch to diagonal. Probably that's going to coerce him into moving to one of these spaces, which we're not ready for him to do yet. So let's move Sir Gawain into position here. Good. The wolf approaches Marin, staring with death-cold eyes. So he's actually not in a position to capture Marin, though, crucially. We're going to change stance. And it's going to say, are you sure about that? That seems crazy. Marin, what are you doing? The wolf turns about to gnash at Sir Gawain. Okay, we got choices. I think the move is Marin captures this guy captures Marin, Gawain captures this guy. I will hazard this. I don't think Marin's going to get lucky enough twice to not get attacked. Marin is within sight of the path down from the moor. Do it, wolf. Oh my god, I made a huge mistake. The other wolf attacks in reply, and Marin falls to the mud. By the moon and all the stars! Story changed. My friends will be avenged, I swear it. We can change sidestep to ready to fight, which makes us end in a linear stance after a diagonal move. That's pretty good. Speaking of, we gotta move, because we are ready to be attacked. I will avenge my friends. We might pull in Higwid. Grr. You must follow me now. Oh, we lost a lot of morale. The glare of a wolf is fixed, cold thing. It presses into the breast like the point of a knife. Ooh, we have to take another step back. It's going to cost us morale, but because we've captured all of this space. I just need patience. Nice. Good place for the wolf to be. Okay, what do we want to do? I want to try to run past the wolf. TBH. See ya! Snaps at Sir Gawain's heels as he dives past. Good. Fine. So we can't move here, but the wolf can't capture us either. What do we want to do here? I think we'll move diagonally and take ready to fight. Check it. So, okay, so if we change to a diagonal stance, what will the wolf do? He will move here. And then there will be nowhere we can move. So let's instead bring in Higwid to try to break this stalemate. Sir Higwid, come over here. We're almost out of morale. Man, there's no way past. Good. Sir Higwid runs up, sprints forward through the thistles and sward. Fine. Perhaps Marin can still be saved. Get out of here, wolf. Oh. This, right? Sir Higwid. I've made it now, I'm sure of it. Yeah, we got it all sewn up. Yeah, the wolf's out. The wolf slinks away between the hummocks. Marin groans feebly from where he lies. Then he picks himself up to his feet. Marin, you're a good sight to see. You're not rid of me yet. Saved. Marin says no one has ever shown me such kindness, and Sir Gawain says no one is left behind. He says every time I fall, you are there. The journey will be fraught with costs. I like that. We'll be grim a little bit. But honest. We must not fail. Sir Gawain yells with delight. God is on our side, Sir Hygwid. I know it. Sir Mordred's brief time is coming to an end. And we will be the ones to end it. And we will be the ones to end it. Better read on the second try there. The Barrows of Thunder's Wound is all the way up there. And the village of Leodogran. And the Keep of Guinevere. Let's go to the keep. How far from Camlin are we? We'll be there in time. We'll get there when we get there. We've come too far to fail. Everyone fails, Marin. Our only choice is whether or not we try. Sort of the opposite of Yoda. Which is fine. Sunset on the third day at the Keep of Guinevere. Evening draws in. Rain beats down, drenching cloak and horse. Sir Gawain leads the others, hungry and footsore, to the gates of the Keep of Guinevere. Let's get Gawain in. He's got the most hits, he's got the most abilities. It's quiet here. Strangely quiet. There's a badger! They're digging their way out of the ground! What does a badger do? A badger is a hunter. It only moves diagonally. It has a shoulder bash, so it attacks sideways while in a diagonal stance. So it moves diagonally, but it attacks horizontally. That's the Cliff Notes. The badger's days are numbered. Sir Gawain charges up the empty stone hall. We'll try to just go around the badger. I think since this is a donut, we'll probably have a good chance of being able to do it. This place, it might be a ruin. But not every ruin is empty. Oh no, another badger! Let's do this. Bop, 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 bop. Let's bring in Hygwid. Sir Hygwid, how do you fancy killing a badger? The wild is taking back this place. Bushes crawling in through the empty windows. Badger. Hygwid, pick up the resolve. I don't like it here. Again? Scared of the ghosts? When the ghosts have teeth, yes. Whoa! A black wolf slinks out into view. Now, I sort of remember the black wolf is a tough customer. Yeah, so he has spin attack, a powerful opponent, beware. So, when he's in a diagonal stance, so he's going to be a similar threat to the badgers, where when he's in a diagonal stance, we can't move horizontal to him because he'll spin attack and own us. Ugh, what a nightmare. Why doesn't it want me to do that? Why is it warning me to not do that? That's fine. Because the badger's going to move there? I don't care about that. I'm moving there. I know this place. This is Sir Burloy's castle. Or it was. Change stance. I came here once. You should have seen Burlois. A great big man with a laugh like a trumpeting elephant. Do they know what an elephant is? It seems like a lifetime ago now. Wolf. The wolf pads across the cold stones. We're okay for now, so they're setting us up. This is what's going to happen. This badger is going to move here and try to trick us into fighting it and getting owned by the wolf. We don't really have much to do to resist it. If I move here, am I in danger? What happened to Burloy? Good. You just stand there, Higwood, and stop him from moving. I'm going to bring in Marin. Marin! There are creatures haunting this place. Is he dead then, Sir Burloy? Good. No, it's not good. It's a trick. I was like, oh, good, I can go rush this dude. But I can't rush this dude. It's absolutely a trick. I think we move Marin in. I heard Burloy left Camelot because he fell in love with a lady of the Castle of the Copper Birds. Oh, let's try to meet him. We can go there. Perhaps he's still there. What happened? Who moved? Did anybody move? What a fool. I wish these guys were in opposite places. Left his ancestral seat to fall to ruin? It must have been love. Wolf is getting ready to fight me. The wolf snarls as it bares its teeth. Question. Can I run through... No, I can't run through the bush and hit the wolf. Okay. I mean, fair, but it would have been cool. So if I switch to diagonal stance... Nothing's going to happen. I'm just going to be ready to do this. Burloy certainly isn't here. Yeah, Badger's got to back off. Good. Now we can capture these spaces, right? Or we can do this. He switches to diagonal mode. We change stance to diagonal stance. Check this out. This place is a ruin, Sir Gawain. If Burloy lived here, how did it crumble so fast? Good, he backs off. Okay, we're pinning them in. Or penning them in. I don't know. You're the expert at war. Check it. You're a brute, aren't you? But you don't expect that I can attack diagonally, you big idiot. The wolves took my village, and now the badgers will pay too! The road goes onwards. Burloy is gone. And this place gives me the shivers. The wolf growls as it leaps and bares its teeth. What is the wolf going to try to do here? I say we hold here. So what we could do, we got choices. We could attack diagonally and take out this badger, but I low-key don't think that we need to. I think we move Higwood here and force the badger to not try to sneak around. So Higwood races down the hall. Yeah. Morale is failing? Why? I'm killing these guys. I'm owning them. Ugh. That's kind of dumb. Okay, morale's failing. Fine. I'm owning these dudes. Ah. We can't take much more of this. Can't take much more of what? Before someone gets injured. Okay, the badger moves close, but nearby the black wolf watches. Constance End is on the road to Camlin. Boom, we got him. The wolf whines as it turns about where it stands. No, we don't got him. I'm mistaken. He's tricking us. Because he does his spin attack. Let's never forget that. Never forget the spin attack. We are going to change... Why would we change his stance? So we could sacrifice Sir Higwood here. That's the move. Can't I attack him? Why not? Because there's a bush in the way? Because there's a bush in the way. Got it. We should head for Constance's End. This is a tricky one. Dark smoke rises from the rooftops. I'm glad we got rid of one of the badgers. We'll need to be careful if we go that way. Or so they say. Sheet! Aru! Okay. Options. Sir Higwood can attack diagonally and take out the badger, then get taken by the wolf. Oh, sorry, Marin can. Marin will die if he does that. He will be deceased. He only has 1 hit left. Marin can fall back. That's what we gotta do, but we really don't have the morale for that. We gotta do it. Why don't you want me to do that? Because the badger will move? Because the... That's fine. Oh, because they're worried that... Then he moves here. I get it. I can move back here. Yes. I know where I'm gonna lose morale. Constance End is in the north of the castle of the north of the castle of the Copper Birds. A lonely tower on a hill. We will need to be on our guard there. I think so, anyway. Good. That's enough of this for me. I must flee this place? No, come on. Ugh. The AI is playing so defensively. There's no way we can crack this. And it's punishing us for taking too long. Okay, we're forced to flee. The rest of the party follows quickly behind. That sucks. At least we didn't take any hits, I guess. The rest of the group flies desperately into the lashing rain, but at least they are free. This is good. We're seeing the best and worst parts of this game in this run. That was one of the worst parts. There was nothing we could do. There was provably nothing we could do for so long. I shouldn't be salty, but there was provably nothing we could do. And then it punished us for taking too long. From the keep of Genier, the 3 men run to the safety of the village of Leodogran. The night fades and dies. The daylight fades and dies. Morale is low. Several villagers are in a group, talking in loud voices. Bring beer! I want beer! You can't have more beer. Villagers, have pity on us. Oh, is it a thief? What say you to that, stranger? Okay, there are 5 of them. They're peaceful, though. So if we make it clear that we come in peace, we may be okay. Knights, is it? I'm Keel. But I imagine you'll be wanting to talk to Marta here, then. Okay, it's a blacksmith. We've seen this before. Why? Look at my arms. These aren't ordinary arms. They're spaghetti arms. Can't you tell? I see your life is something of a struggle. I can help you if you stop talking and use your brains for just a moment. I'm the blacksmith. And if you're a warrior, you'll be wanting to sharpen up your blade. Whoop. All right, let me just chop up this bush for you. My sword has carried me through many noble battles. Change stance. Sharpen my sword, Marta. I'll wet my whetstone. So Sir Gawain waits and watches as Marta the blacksmith of the village of Leodogran spins up a whetstone and works on the blade of Sir Gawain's sword. When Marta is finished, the weapon shines with an evil inner luster. My blade is as sharp as the icy wind. We can take thrust, which is strike linearly without moving. That's huge. Or shoulder bash, which is attack sideways while in a diagonal stance. Both of these are great. I think we're going to take thrust, though. Happy? I will kill Mordred with this blade. And she'll say, ha, do. Ha, do that. We know this one. With that, the heavy blacksmith saunters away. Okay. Do you have any food you can share? We gotta ask. It never hurts to ask, you know? My friends and I have nothing. We aren't wealthy here in the village of Leodogran. But we can spare something, I think. I need everything you've got. I'm going to Camlin to fight Sir Mordred. And we are staying here, and must survive him should you fail. You may stay here until morning. You will be welcome. Splash. Let's say we mustn't stay here. Let's keep moving. Then Sir Gawain and his followers passed through the village of Leodogran to the road beyond. Did we get food? That was the whole point. No food. Whole conversation about how they were going to give us food, they forgot. Maybe we were supposed to stay the night and then we would have gotten food? Game. Okay, we got lots of places we can go. We have no food, crucially. Let's go to the keep. Is there anywhere else we can get to from here? Oh, actually, let's go to the Grove of Wishard. Do you think we'll meet a Wishard there? Morale is going up, even though there's not really a good reason for it to do so. That's okay. Morale, low, no resolve, no food. Injured party members. That's the name of the game, man. You gotta be riding the ragged edge of disaster all the time. The third night in the Grove of Wishard. The path snakes between the heavy trunks of the Grove of Wishard. The air grows cold beneath the branches. Let's definitely bring in Sir Gawain. Does he have 4 abilities now? Sir Gawain is a beast. I can't see beyond these trees. Whoa. In the distant trees, something is crashing about, breaking branches. A wolf or a bear or something just killed a person. I don't know if you could see that was what happened, but that was definitely what happened in the dark there. Do we have... Oh, we ditched... No, we have ready to fight. We have everything. Let's do that. Boom. My friends will be avenged. I swear it. It's a bear. Every one of us who dies on the road will be avenged. There will be justice, as there is always dawn. And he has a friend. Let's bring in Sir Higwid. Sir Higwid! Sally forth! Sorry, it's the wrong voice. I'm right behind you, Sir Gawain. Higwid! Don't you take that high ground, bear. Oh, the bear attacked a bush, probably. It wasn't a person, it was a bush. My mistake. Something crashes through the undergrowth nearby. This is safe. But the bear is probably going to move here. Who's there? Oh, there's a deer. Oh, Higwid. A bear burst from the trees in front of Sir Higwid. Sir Higwid tenses. Yo, Higwid the bear slayer. Oof. Higwid the deer slayer? Question mark? Oh my god, there's a wolf. I see you there, beast. The deer gets away. The snap of a broken branch alerts a nearby deer, which dashes away into the trees. I don't know how you catch the deer. That's fine. He'll kill the wolf, too. Higwid is just being a beast in this fight. A final stroke is enough to bring the wolf down. Sir Gawain sighs with relief. Good thing we have Higwid here to F up all the animals. Let's say the forest isn't safe. The forest isn't safe. The berries and nuts of the forest provide 2 extra rations. Cool. Let's hope the road takes us closer to Constance's end. Does anybody remember which forest they said the invisible archer was hiding in? I can't remember. It's fine. Some more places we can go. Let's try to get to Constance's end, since everybody's talking about it so much. We'll go to Uvain's Flood. Got resolve, got some food. Okay, we came out of that encounter better than we went in. Oh, we got our 3 boys. It's good. The final watch of the 3rd night, in Uvain's Flood. Night falls. Fireflies flicker like orange sparks around ancient stones. Sir Gawain and Sir Higwid move slowly between long shadows. Do you know this place? It's giving me the creeps. As though it were more than just a moor. What? I've heard of this place, yes. It has certain stories. What's that meant to mean? Ah, two bad lines in a row. They say people used to come up here. Young people. Together. Wink. Gotcha. Tell me. Are we gonna have a romance? They say this glade was used for marriages. We can get married right now. We could do it. When the family's disapproved. Let's do it. Couples would come up here in secret. To be married by the stones themselves. I get your hint, and the answer is yes. Change stance. What a wonderful place. I can think of a drier place. I can think of drier places to do it. I was actually going to say that almost exactly. It's the game being spooky again. Let's GTFO. Children never understand the stakes. Not until it is too late. Oh, well, polite rebuff to his hints. The night is getting colder. Camlin hangs over this place like a shadow. Sir Gawain and Sir Higwood rest the night out among the stones, lying away apart from each other despite the cold. Ah. Oh, we should have moved them around and done some different stuff there. We could have made them be more than friends, but it's very platonic between them. The game has emphasized. How do I get to Constance's End? Let's go to the Castle of the Copper Birds. I wonder what we might find here. Okay, who's eating and who's being hungry? Oh my. Marin is eating. Sir Gawain's eating. What would be different if we, instead of Sir Gawain, we feeded him? Morale increases, but morale is unchanged if we feed Sir Gawain, for some reason. But if we don't feed Sir Gawain, then morale increases. I don't understand. Let's save a ration then, since this will make morale increase. That's very weird. I don't know why feeding Sir Gawain made everybody sad. Maybe because we ran out of food? That must be it. They just don't want him to eat breakfast. They're like, ah, man, he's eating breakfast. At the Castle of the Copper Birds. Now, we were warned this was a dangerous place. Sir Gawain rides up the slope towards the Castle of the Copper Birds. This is the castle where Sir Burloy went after he fell in love. But its towers seem dark. Its turrets are impossibly overgrown. Its window arches thick with leaves and branches. Surely there's no one here. There can't be. Hey, you want to see this cool move? Slide to the right. This place doesn't look like it's been lived in for years. But it can't have been that long, surely. It has been that long. And don't call me Shirley. You should stay back. You should keep away. Hey, we got a chief called the Broken Man. Don't you know I'm cursed? Okay, so here's a real thing. We saw the silhouette of this person, and I assumed it was a pregnant woman that we would play as, but now I see it's just a man with an afro who is shaped like a pregnant woman. That's fine. Sir Burloy? Is that you? Have you come to torment me? Come to make sport of poor love-struck Sir Burloy? What happened here, Burloy? What happened to you? My heart has turned to dust. Everything turns to dust. Sir Burloy? Do you remember me, Burloy? I don't want to say his name over and over. Remember you? No. Maybe. Chop out a bush. Why are there so many bushes inside? It's fine. I'm riding to Camlin, Burloy. Arthur is there. He needs us. All of us. Arthur? Arthur. I loved Arthur. Okay. I'm just gonna step around you, bud. And Arthur loved you. Whoa! Arthur used to say, we were his knights not because we deserved it, but because the country deserved us. Does the country still deserve us? I don't know, Borloy. I just don't know. But I am sure of one thing. Arthur deserves our help. He's at Camlin alone. Will you come? Danger. Sir Borloy can jump unowned territory. Sir Gawain is in danger. Sneak jumping attack can kill one square beyond your territory, then step backward. Why are you trying to kill me, Borloy? What's wrong with you, Borloy? Did you fall on your head? No one can help me. No one can change what I did. I want to fix this for you. But you're being weird. Borloy, what did you do? Huh? Behind this castle there is a marsh. Go, if you must. Rake over the grave of my heart. Whoa, what did you do, Borloy? Go away. Before I kill you too. Alright, we're going. I want you to go. I don't want you here. Tears suddenly spring to his face, and Sir Borloy turns and staggers away into the darkness of the castle. Sir Gawain laughs darkly. The road onwards is this way. Borloy, what did you do? Then the trio leave the castle of the Copper Birds behind them, and they do not look back. Ah, it's grim. Hey, new hero discovered. A noble but broken defender of wild places. Well, we could play as him another time. Wow. I think we've unlocked all the characters now, which is cool. Oh, Morpha Dol Pen Min. No, we gotta get to Constance's End. Oh, how do we get there from here? This path has fallen into disrepair. Okay, but how do we get there? Surely up. There's nowhere we can go from here, except Morpha Dol Pen Min. An expansive windswept march. Okay, I want to go to the. Okay, that's fine. Oh man, that's tough. You go see your friend, and he's like all guilt-ridden and broken. He won't come with us. He won't help Arthur. In Morpha Dol Pen Min, behind the castle of the Copper Birds, stretches a wide and windswept marsh. Things bob and move under the water. What do you think? We fighting snakes? Sir Gawain wades cautiously into the mud. The other two hang back, warily. It's quiet here. And the smell. Like foxes or dead birds. Who is this? Perhaps it is a trick of the light, or perhaps Sir Gawain is tired, but it seems as though a wispy figure has emerged from the air itself. Who visits me? Do you wish for absolution? It's the nun. The nun is peaceful. She has a lot of superpowers, though. So if she turns on us... This is a glitch, by the way, that this is just cut off. If she turns on us, we're going to be in trouble. But I think we should be okay. Who are you? My name is Sister Elaine. But you are not Aldrich. Where is he? Aldrich Borloy? Did he kill a nun? He's nearby. In the castle, still. He waits, but he will not come. He is afraid of me. Afraid to be saved. Saved from what? For what he did to you? All of us must be saved. Alone, we are lost. I wanted to free him from what he was. Tell me he is coming. I don't know. Maybe he will. I must see him. I must shrive him. I must free him of his sins, or his soul will be lost forever. You found her then. She won't leave. She wouldn't leave, and she still doesn't. This is a whole drama, dude. Man, Borloy's, he's back. There's the nun ghost. She wants to talk to you, I think. We're not going to be judgmental. We're just going to say, try to bring these people together. She doesn't listen. I can release you, Aldrich. I can free you from this. I loved you, Elaine. I would have given you my honor, my life, my title, my name, but you asked too much. You always asked too much of me. The Lord asks of us only what is his by right. There are no lords on high, only the green and the wilderness about us. You do not believe that? I know it to be true, Elaine. I'm sorry, but I know it to be true. Come with us, Borloy. Come with us, Borloy. Arthur needs you. He is still alive. I loved her. We were betrothed since childhood. But I went to Camelot, and when I came back, this is what she was. A ghost nun! A ghost nun! It's not your fault. What's done is done. Little Pontius Pilate. Sir Borloy. Aldrich. I forgive you. Reconciliation. With a shimmer, the figure disappears, leaving only an icy breath of wind behind. Let me come with you. Please, don't leave me here. Hey, Borloy joined the party. Let us ride and fight and win. I hope I can be of some use. My heart is broken asunder. He has Blaze of Glory, which costs him 4. Kill all surrounding enemies, but falls in the process. It would be very cool to kill Mordred with that ability. And so the 4 men ride away from Morphodolpel and Penmain in silence, the thin words of the woman in black still echoing in their ears. Ah, we got a lot of boys. Man. It's been a good one. So should we try to go to Constance's End, or do we want to head up further north? I think if we go to Constance's End, we might be able to find one more companion. What time is it? That shouldn't really be part of our reasoning, but I am curious. Let's go north. I think we have a lot of people now. And maybe we're about to lose all of them in an unfair fight or something, but I think it will be better to try to move quickly towards the end before the difficulty, because I think the difficulty ramps up the longer you take to get to Camlin. The freezing stars come out one by one overhead. It is the end of the 4th day since Sir Gawain left Narbeth Bastion. Brah! Fear creeps in. He does not know how long it is until Arthur and Mordred are to meet. Cloth flaps and flags fly. Bryn Midvai is filled with pavilions and tents. Uh-oh. Might be bad nights. Camlin must be drawing near. The air seems darker, colder. There's evil abroad. Someone moving in the dark. Diagonal. Who's there? You can't intimidate me. I've done things that would crush your soul. All right? Ah, knock it off. You won't convince anyone. Okay, 2 knights at least. You attempt magic with your words. I do not believe in magic. Let's get... Borloy does have a lot of hits. Let's get him in, and he can be a bit of chaff if needed. There's something out here, isn't there? The chime of chainmail. Yeah, bad Mordred knights. Show yourself. At least 2, maybe 3 of them. Is this still high ground? Oh, it actually isn't. Shoot. I know you're out there. 3. A black wolf. Oh, dude. The wolves aren't working with the knights, are they? That's a real problem for us. If so. Are you friend or foe? We know they're foe. Come on. I'm too old for this, really. Shish! Sir Gawain, you have blundered into Bryn Midvai. I hope you have made your peace with God, for you will find no justice on this earth. On this earth. Bad read by me. We got it on the second try. Okay, so he's going to try to F up Borloy. Borloy's got to fall back. What are your loyalties, knight? Are you Mordred's men? We are loyal to the country and to the king. And that king is Sir Mordred. Got it. Understood. I'm not sure it's safe here. So we could do this and trade Gawain for a wolf. The black wolf is definitely the most dangerous person on the field right now. But Gawain is also the second most dangerous. Or we could bring in somebody new. We could bring in Meryn. Let's bring him in. Meryn, everybody's safe right now, right? The moment is now. Oh my gosh, there's 2 black wolves? Oh boy. Well, okay, so now it's going to be safe for Gawain to step forward, which is good. Wolf. Another wolf twists its head about to growl at Sir Gawain. Okay. What is Gawain doing? I can't run through. Oh boy. There's a lot of guys here. 2 knights and 2 black wolves is a tall order. We might have to run away from this one. Let's start by taking a step back. That's safe. This way now, mongrel. A beast moves just out of sight. You gotta get in here, Meryn. We need you. Perhaps we should turn back. No. The wolf moves close. Okay, so if Borloy takes this guy, presumably the knight is going to take him. Ugh, what a mess. If he moves here, this wolf is actually not in position to take him, so Borloy's going to step up. Now he's in position to take him. Our liege Sir Mordred wishes everyone against him to be dead. Yeah, we should have known. I will oblige my master. So Borloy could take a hit, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Only thing is, it wouldn't really... I mean, it would just be 1 for 1. I think. Actually, no. Let's do it. Oh, he can't even get him. He can't get him. I'm mistaken. He could do a Blaze of Glory and take out this guy, but then he would die. And that would be a big mistake, I think. We can... Honestly, we're set to trade. If he takes Borloy, Gawain will take him. And they... Yeah, I think actually we're fine where we are. Let us through or you will regret it. Boom. You will die on this field. It is the will of Sir Mordred. Okay, now we have to trade. Now we're set up to trade. We can trade Meryn for a knight. That's it. But I think we change his stance first. Is that what we want to do? No. Incorrect. Meryn takes the knight. Right? Or Meryn takes the knight. Wolf takes Meryn. Oof. Ripped to shreds. Oh wait, it killed him outright? That's not fair. He had 2 hit points. Why? The wolf strikes in retaliation and Meryn collapses. That's not fair. It literally... Ugh. I will kill you for that, Black Wolf. Why have hit points then, if sometimes an attack just kills all of them? Borloy takes a hit. For Britain! Burn it all down, I say. We got this. I'm done with this now. No, don't run away. Either these enemies... I must flee this place. Fine. Even though my morale isn't actually out yet. What a... Ugh. Everything bad happened in that fight. The enemy played super, super extreme, like, provably unbeatable defense. And they killed one of our guys, even though he had hit points left. And they forced us to flee the battle. Whatever. Even though we had morale left. I don't understand. Sir Gawain and Sir Higwood run blindly into the dark through wood and marsh, but at least they are alive. Furious. I'm in a rage. Why? We didn't know any of that stuff was going to happen. In the misty fortress of Gwalchmai, the pair hurtle through the long night until the sunrise comes. The road has been battered by many hooves. The doors of the misty fortress of Gwalchmai have been pulled roughly from their hinges. That was some BS. An army has gone along this road, and recently Mordred's men must be gathering close by. Hopefully we're close to the end. Sir Gawain paces across an empty stone hall. We lost Borloy too? Why? Because he was injured and we fled, I guess? Man, we lost 2 guys in that fight. And neither of them, it was communicated that that would happen, that we would lose them. Man, I'm peeved. Now talk. Are you loyal to Arthur? Whatever, we still have Higwood. The knights of the misty fortress of Gwalchmai answer to Britain. To Sir Mordred. Another night. There's 3 of them. After we have buried you, we will take Narbeth Bastion. That's where my house is. We will spare no one. Oh, man. I'm going to my house. I think we bring in Higwood here. So Higwood, sally forth. Man, that's some BS. I will hurt you. Slowly or quickly, I have not yet decided. That's okay. Check out this move, you big dummy. Ready to fight. Boom. My friends will be avenged, I swear it. Your lord is an arsehole. Ugh. You will not cower us with words of honey. We have but one purpose, and we will complete it. Alright. Why don't any of my powers work here? That's fine. Technically, we're safe where we're standing. So let's do this. Still safe. Turn back before I gut you. Higwood. We're going to trade you, Higwood. Yeah, you do back off. Drive me away. And we will return tenfold to destroy you. Alright. Higwood. No, Gawain. Gawain, take a step back. That's going to get Higwood killed. Gawain, take a step down. And they can capture Higwood if they want. Mordred will not save you now. Nor will we mourn your death. Yep, he takes Higwood. That's okay. I strike for Mordred. Rat filth and pond water. I'll see that you pay for that, Knight of Sir Mordred. That's okay. Higwood's not dead. Because the bullshit rules that killed the other guy didn't kill him. We trade. Every Knight of Sir Mordred is a limb of evil. They will be removed one by one as a gardener prunes a diseased orchard. Okay, they're getting ready to do their unbeatable defense. Good. Well, I can't move. What will happen if I hold? He will move here, and then he will move here, and then there will be nothing that I can possibly do. So. I have a plan. I will not let you leave here alive. Too bad. I'm going to leave here alive. LOL. Change stance. Controversially. Don't run out of... Oh, another knight! Oh, we're boned. Morale is failing. I can't... If I leave, Sir Higwood will die. Gawain? It's time to go Gawain on them. Every one of us who dies on this road will be avenged. There will be justice, as there is always dawn. We heard that one before. You will fail. I can do this, right? Yes. Sir Gawain swipes again, sending another knight of Sir Mordred to the dirt. Yeah, okay. They were hoping I would do that. Okay. But this is actually still a pretty safe situation for me, because I can just step back here, right? Don't fail my morale. You have no choice. You will succumb. Again, look, there's just provably nothing I can do here. We could step back. If it makes our morale fail, though, we'll be in trouble. But that's the only thing we can do. Huh. That's enough for me. Oh, come on. Either these knights loyal to Sir Mordred will die, or I will. We're doing another rage. Because we can take him out. Sir Gawain howls with drunken rage. By Mary's fingers! There will be no forgiveness. A red mist descends on Sir Gawain. He's in a death rage. Kill all the enemies, or your journey ends here. That's okay, because check out what we can do. I will slice you through like butter. 1. Die, Knight of Sir Mordred. 2. Enough. The haze of anger lifts. It takes a moment to realize what has happened. The last of the knights loyal to Sir Mordred is dead. I am alive. Arse. I am alive! Spent. From the ground, Sir Higwood stirs weakly. What happened? What happened to you? You cut through them like a bear. Man, Gawain and Higwood have been through a lot together. Nothing much happened. Don't think about it. You're alive. That's what matters. Our journey must continue. We are not finished yet. It seems there's still hope. Mordred can still be defeated. There's always hope. So we can keep ready to fight, or we can get escape diagonally, which is flip to diagonal and escape. We're keeping ready to fight. That's a better move. Ugh, man. I'm still mad about that other fight. I shouldn't be. It's over. It's in the past. They gave us an unbeatable fight for the drama. Right? We can be happy with that. We can be pleased with that. What good drama this has given us. Otherwise, we wouldn't be whittled down to 2 guys with 1 hit each. Afternoon on the 5th day in the wetlands of the birds. Spirits are high. This is another long run, dude. Let's get Gawain in. Yeah. There's pigs. It feels quiet without Merrin. I'd become used to his company. He was fearless. A lot of good that did him when the game literally cheated. Okay, let's go to the high ground. Pigs, is it? Right, they charge. They're cautious. They shove back. It says they don't have an ordinary attack, but actually they do. I hate marches. Marshes, whatever. Stinking places. Let's try to just sneak past the boars, if we can. Not gonna work. Okay. If we change stance, what will happen? He'll move here or here and deny us going here. He's only linear, so they can't switch to a diagonal stance. I think we bring in Higwood. Sir Higwood, help me with these pigs, won't you? They're always crawling with snakes. Shit, a pig, a pig. You just do this, right? The mud gets between your toes. Pig. Pig. Okay, he can't move, which kind of sucks. But Sir Higwood can come in and help. Yeah. Fruff. Sir Higwood can sneak through. If this pig wants to pin down Gawain, that's fine. Higwood will just go around the top. A knight of Sir Mordred, riding carelessly through this place to reach somewhere. Oh, there's a dead knight, by the way. You must be getting close to Camlin. Pig. I don't have to deal with this. I'm Sir Higwood. Watch your step, Sir Higwood. More like Sir Pigwig. Ah, we're out. There it is. Dry earth and a path onwards. Oh, now the boars are gonna sneak away because they're checkmated. Cool. The boars snuffle off between the rocks. The skies are darkening. We are almost at Camlin. We're getting close. A look of relief breaks across Sir Gawain's face. We ride onward, Sir Higwood. I'm with you. Let's see beyond these bulrushes. Oh my gosh, it's Camlin. Should we just go there? Can we? We're going to Camlin. This is it. We have high morale. We have a lot of resolve. It's the perfect time to go to Camlin. All right, big finish. We're going to meet King Arthur. We're going to fight Mordred. Higwood and Gawain, they've come so far. My goodness. Can they take him down? Twilight on the 5th day. Can they take him down and save King Arthur is the question. The sun hovers at the horizon above the fields of Camlin. The crooked river after which the field is named is already red with blood. Mordred's encampment stretches across the nearby hills. Where are you, Mordred? Won't you come out to greet your father? I've come alone. Nights, bad nights. Okay, what are we going to do here? I think we just try to sneak King Arthur around as quickly as we can. That it should come to this. We're going to take Jab. Jab is a nice one. Strike diagonally without moving is pretty handy. I bring a message from Sir Mordred. Eat dirt. Kind of a weak message, but okay. Mordred's army gathers on the horizon, like an angry cloud. And here I am, fighting to hold back the thunder itself. Oh, Gawain, why did you not teach your brother some honor? Then there is a thunder roll at Arthur's back, a storm of hooves, as a party of fighters arrives, led by Sir Gawain. Arthur! Arthur, we have come. Sir Gawain! Is it really you? What does Sir Gawain want to do? I'm in the diagonal stance, which isn't crazy great, but whatever. Well met, Sir Gawain. Move the knights. Yeah, I think we want to do this. I dare you. Sir Gawain's got to switch to linear stance. Where are these knights going? I don't quite get what they're doing. There's another knight. Check this out. Oh, who can I run through? Oh, him? I don't want to do that. And I also don't want to thrust. They're letting me use all my powers against this dead knight, but I really don't want to do this. Let's change stance again, and we're going to do change to a fighting stance after stepping diagonally. There's always hope. Oh my gosh, more knights. Okay. Okay, well, Sir Gawain can do this, right? Oh, he shouldn't have moved. Oh, he should have done a thrust. He should have stayed where he was. That was a big mistake. Him. You gotta step back, Gawain. There's nowhere else safe for you to be. Don't know where that knight is going. No clue. He can jab if he's in a diagonal stance. Let's do this. What are you trying to do? Oh, is he trying to sneak around to kill Higwid? Oh, what a D-bag. I hate that. How can I improve this situation? I can't stand here. I can't move here. I could switch to a diagonal stance. It's saying, don't do that, but I have a little plan. Do I have a little plan? No, I can't jab. Oop, that was a mistake. Okay, misplays. I can ready to fight, but then I'm still going to get captured by this guy. I can't move here. I can't move here. Arthur can't help me. I can't move here. I can step back. Shoot. Arthur, you are boned, frankly. We're not going to be able to save King Arthur. There's literally nothing he can do. I'm not afraid. You should not have followed Mordred. And now? Terrible. And so the old dog falls. Arthur, no! Alright, now we're pissed. We watched Arthur get killed. Death to Arthur and his followers. Red-eyed cuck. I think this is actually a safe thing to do. Why are they like, don't do that? Because... boom. We can move here. This is a relatively safe place for us to be. Okay. Should we bring in Higwid? Do we need to bring in Higwid? We can't really move Sir Gawain, unfortunately. We could put him into a diagonal stance. Then this guy will move to give us a bad day. And there'll be nothing we can do. I think we bring in Higwid. Sir Higwid, get over here. Because we just need to sneak one of them around past here. And Sir Higwid will put more pressure on them. Sir Higwid, take the high ground. He has also taken the high ground. Now we are all truly stalemated. Higwid, sneak around the back. That's fine. Oh, is that going to be fine? That's going to be fine. Oh, yeah? Higwid, change stance. Get ready for a fighting time. What are you going to do about it, knight? Yeah! Oh, we're sneaking Higwid around. Uh-oh. Now, Higwid could sacrifice himself to cover Gawain running away. Or we can try to save Higwid for the moment. Let's save him for the moment. Fine. Gawain is not actually in danger because this guy's in a diagonal stance. Oh my. I think we thrust, which is going to kill him without moving. My blade is as sharp as the icy wind. Remember when we got this ability from that blacksmith? Ah, what a time. Higwid's not afraid of you. Our morale is pretty low, though. It's got to be said. Okay. Again... well, Higwid actually wouldn't cover his escape. I was going to say Higwid could maybe cover his escape, but I don't think that will work. Don't run out of morale. Don't run out of morale. Don't run out of morale. Get away, then. The fearsome knight of Sir Mordred hurries away, and Sir Higwid cheers. All right. Arthur lies broken in the mud. but Sir Gawain cannot stop to weep for Arthur. Mordred awaits. I will go. And Hygwin says, may God go with you. All right. On the hill above the bloody field stands a single dark knight. Big fight. Big battle. Y'all ready for this? Twilight on the 5th day. Sir Mordred. Sir Gawain peers through the haze to see the figure beckoning with a crooked finger. The sounds of the battle are lost behind him as he approaches. There's a lot at stake. We gotta avenge King Arthur. Step forward, brother. Embrace me. I hope you've come to kneel before me, brother. Do that, and I won't slice your head from your shoulders. To the death. This fight is to the death. It won't warn me if I'm about to make a big mistake. So that's fun. But we're safe on the high ground. Slice off my head. You couldn't even reach, little brother. Glad to see you still carry an oversized sword. Kind of a small sword, but that's okay. I never could persuade you to respect me. You see the army down there in the valley? The army that ended the great King Arthur himself? They're mine. They answer to me. Alright, we got choices. So he doesn't have any superpowers yet, but he will learn superpowers soon. Really, we should hold. But, no, if we do this, he's going to take the high ground and we're going to have a horrible time, right? So let's do this. What tricks do we have that are going to catch him off guard? Ready to fight can catch him off guard. Thrust is not really going to do anything for us. So ready to fight is the one. That's the one that he might not anticipate. I think we should hold. Because we have a great position here, and he can't do shit. And when you were young, Mordred, you answered to Piglet. You've always had mud stuck up your nostrils. Your only friend was the dog. I killed that dog. Oh, what a D-bag. He's got to go down now. Hold. You killed a dog? I think that's an appropriate response. Am I supposed to be impressed? I'll kill you next, shall I? See if that helps. Okay. If we do this, he's going to slide over here. I honestly think... if we hold, it's going to punish us for holding, which is pretty unfair. This ends now, Mordred. Story changed. Arthur is gone. I can learn a new ability. Spin attack. This is one that could catch him off guard. Mordred sneers. I hate everything you stand for. He has learned diagonal run. Can take an additional diagonal step. Curse you, use my name. I am Mordred Pendragon. Check this out. Come on, get tricked. I'll make you suffer. More than you might ever do to me. You'll see soon enough. I think we move here. We try to coax him onto the high ground, and then we spin attack his ass. Nope. Hold. Move up to the high ground, Mordred. Here, today, at my blade. By Pegasus's flatulence! Mordred exclaims in a blind rage. Move to the high ground, Mordred. He now has ready to fight. He can move diagonally and switch to a linear position. That's okay. Why can't I do that anymore? Oh, I lost that ability. Got it. So I can move here. And I think we've got him. I think we've got him checkmated. Enough of this, Mordred. Drop your sword. You're nothing but a drunk, brother. A worthless drunk. Y'all wanna... Yo, we get to kill him with the spin attack. That's pretty good. See ya! Camelot is finished. The fine edge of Sir Gawain's blade flashes in the rain. Camelot is over. I'm glad I'm the one to do this. you little Welsh prick. I'm not Welsh, I'm Scottish. And in Scotland we spin, sucker. Mordred stares back with contempt. Then, with the final strike of his sword, Sir Gawain strikes, and Mordred flies backward, collapsing into the mud. Could have changed the swing of his sword. Would have stopped it from using the word strike twice. Anyway, we killed Sir Mordred. King Arthur did die. On the lower slopes, the sounds of war still rise from the fields of battle. Sir Gawain hears the shouts of Sir Hygwid, still alive. Hey, but we saved our friend. But Sir Gawain cannot give a cheer. Camelot is gone. Arthur is dead. So much has been lost. What a shit show. So much courage, so much pain. Dropped in the mud and forgotten. Also, Mordred could try to win an arm wrestling match with his father. I'm going home. Britain, AD 673. Mordred has fallen, killed by the brave Sir Gawain. Songs will be sung around travelers' bonfires of the battle at Camlan. But for now, a long, cold dark will fall. Camelot is no more. Only the dream will last. Gawain the Red has finished Sir Mordred, a heroic victory after 5 days. Yeah, that's right, we were playing on heroic difficulty, I forgot. Here's all the stuff that happened. We made a friend, we made another friend. We make a 4th friend later. Where is he? There he is. 2 of our friends get killed at the same time. King Arthur, no King Arthur. And then we kill Mordred. All right. Pretty good timing. We went a little over, but that's all right, I think. That's Pendragon. We got to play as Sir Gawain. Still weren't able to save King Arthur, but we did get all the way to the end, and we killed Mordred, and we saved Hygwid, and Hygwid was like our best friend from the beginning, and so it's nice. We said we wanted to take him all the way to the end, and we did. We took Hygwid all the way to the end. Yeah, that's Pendragon. I like this game a lot, but there's also a lot of things about it that make me absolutely crazy, as you no doubt saw. I think after 3 days of playing this, I'm probably done with this for now. I don't think that we'll play this game again anytime soon. But it's a good one. I don't know. It's very, very interesting. Maybe if they make like an update or there's DLC or something, I could definitely see myself coming back in that case. But otherwise, I think we're probably done for now. And so with that in mind, allow me to say, wait. I'll see you later.